what I'm doing is I am using the idea of me being perceived to make me sit down and paint this. That's what I'm doing. I'm using you as a body double. So I'm being perceived. I am being perceived, and how do I want to be perceived? As someone who is really cool and does lots of paintings and they turn out sick and they have like a whole like backstory and lore, and it's my lived experience and it's really fun. But it doesn't work if I don't actually sit down and paint the thing. Otherwise it's just repeating the same shit over and over and over again. I'm not gonna edit. I want to share this. I want to like not feel like I'm in the closet as someone who is like weird and does stuff. I don't know what. So hello, actual world. I have hello world. This is me. Life should be yeah, fun for everyone. So we're gonna have some fun, but apparently I need to be perceived for my fun to count. I'm a Leo. Alright, we're painting. I've dilly-dallied in all the ways. I'm gonna continue to dilly-dally. I made sure, because I'm filming, so I want to be perceived, which means I need to look fabulous. And I like already did that with my clothes, but but I put my paintings behind me. This one is my chaos painting. She's weird and I love her. And that's the snake that I painted yesterday. My ears are ringing. And I got incense burning. And Loki the cat's just over there. And I'm using the coffee pot as a... Wait, what does that do? What does that button do? I'm using the coffee pot as the stand. I'm embracing imperfection. This is a terrible view though, yeah. I'm also a hypocrite. What I need is for it to be that. But then I can't see if it's good or not. That might be a good thing. Okay. Only the other snake is visible. It doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, embracing imperfection. I really just need to get this done, and I haven't been able to do that when I'm just normally existing. I think it's because I'm meant to do it like this. Anyway, I guess I'll start you through the story. This is the Devil card. So I'm painting the tarot. I'm gonna spit this out in like a very non-linear way, I imagine. Anyway, this is a tarot card that I'm working on. It's the Devil. I'm doing a tarot card deck, and this is shit. Oh no, it's fine. Maybe I'll just add some yellow. Do you know what I'm talking about? This is gonna take some time to make. I've come to like peace with the lemon yellow. I was always a deep yellow kind of gal, or like Indian yellow, if that's what this is. No, this is medium yellow. I don't think I've met this one. But in my old paints, which were my mum's, Indian yellow was the fucking shit. And this is close enough to that. But lemon yellow, we're getting around it. Ooh, ooh. And it is getting around me. Look at this. Jesus. Standing up probably made the the paint spreading worse. This is why I have my painting mat, which I love. Whoopsies. Okay, so these are yellow now, and so is my... Can you see that? Oh, did the sun cover me? Well, I gotta get rid of that. Oh, but I'm covered in paint. It's fine. Yes, okay. I'm using lemon yellow mixed with gold. And I don't know what that's going to turn out like, but we're going to hope it's good. Because I used it lemon gold, lemon yellow as, yeah. What if we put it like, no, I think this needs to feel like, oh, but now you can see. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Imperfection. We are embracing imperfection. This is what it's like to be a real person, I think. I don't know if all what I need is for something to be right there. If it would be a cloud, that'd be nice. No, let's not disorient the world. Oh, let's just put it right there. The sun. The sun. I love the sun, but it's really like in the way. Coffee pot on the table. It's not that good. This is not that good. Fuck, who cares? Who cares? Alright, lemon yellow mixed with gold. I'm fucking painting. I really hate this. Being presented on the internet comes with like rules, I guess. So I'm trying to embrace the imperfection of like an unedited video. Bruh. Yeah, that'll do. Yes, I have a lot of fear about doing this. Painting the snake, which is the fear. The snake represents the fear that you feel, like the fear that prevents you from being your most authentic self. That's what this snake represents. Because it's like, so we have, okay. I should say that I'm pretty stoned right now, and I can communicate in linear thoughts. I just don't have that right now. But it's fine, we're just gonna flow it out. And you guys will see that I'm really weird, but I've got great ideas, and they're kind of scrambled at the start, but not forever. They are not scrambled forever. Bear with me. I just need to let the process out now. I'm like descrambling. I am descrambling my thoughts. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm making lemon gold. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I think it's good. Just like a bit brighter. It's kind of weird. I think I need to just... It's not very gold. It's quite nice though. Let's just use it because I don't have another gold paint. I'm painting this fucking snake. Yo. So, snake represents the fear, which is kind of like our shadow. Like we kind of have two choices when we're making decisions in life, and one of them is to go choose fear, and the other one is to choose like love and trust, you know? Like, do we trust this person to not kill me? Or do we not trust this person to not kill me? You know, that's how we form tribes and societies and all sorts of other things. Everything comes down to love and fear. And this card represents transcending it. So I'm making a tarot deck of the tarot cards as I work through them, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know about you, but I approach everything in life with fear first. Does this thing kill me? Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, relax into it. But like, I was born into survival mode. I'm watching the cat because I've heard she goes under the fence sometimes, but I really don't want that to happen. Her name is Loki. She's really cute. She's taken a while to warm up with me, but she's pretty lovely. She doesn't want to sleep in my bed, and she doesn't want me to like kiss her on the head. Girls got boundaries, okay? Yeah, what are you doing? Loki, my queen. I feel like you're looking at the gap under the fence very closely. And I don't know why you would do that because it's so lovely in here. Okay, cool. Alright. I need to select my paintbrush. Choose your weapons. I need it to be teeny fucking tiny, but not have the bristles all fucked. Because I tend to do that. I'm a fucker of the bristles. Yeah, alright. So I started with the Fool, which is 0 when I was painting. And I don't have that card on me, but it's great. It's great. You know, it's a little like, I want to say like juvenile in the art painting skills. Like art painting. I am pretty good at getting what I want to be on the paper on paper. I'm certainly not like a trained artist. I've never done like drawing drills or anything like that. I just fucking whip it together, which is part of why this is so challenging right now, because I've never painted a snake. I've never painted anything this small and this carefully and with this much intention before. And I'm like, God, I really don't want to fuck it up. I really don't want to fuck it up. Where are you going? But that's the fear. And I've uncovered something, which is that at the bottom of the fear, you can find another like seed of love. Oh, it's kind of like yin and yang, you know, at the top. So like say I'm operating in fear and I'm operating in love. It needs to be on the screen. Like lower chakras. It's like yin and yang. Can you just see that without me explaining it to you? Do you get it? Or do I have to explain everything to you? I don't need to explain it to myself. Oh, it's not fun for me to explain things. I'm just gonna, you can ask questions later. It's not fun for me to explain things. Okay. I painted this snake over here, and this is so much paint. Okay. And it turned out pretty good, so I'm just gonna trust that that's gonna be the case again. And honestly, it's probably gonna be true. I need just lemon yellow. Lemon, lemon, lemon. Oh, it attacked me before. It sucked. Could I even just leave the snake as it is? Just add some highlights and be like, done. I think I could. Embrace imperfection. Scales on this scale are too small. I don't have glasses, and they would help. I don't have a small enough paintbrush. Nope, I don't want that. I want that to look like scales everywhere. Oh, like that. Yes, okay. Take it down, take it down. Oh, I'm whispering. That's fun. I'm whispering because this is such close work, and I have to be just so little with my movements. I don't know what we're gonna do if you can't hear me saying that. I can focus on being small here and then be loud with my voice. Oh, dude, I've been stressing about nothing. It literally doesn't have to be fucking perfect. Also, because this is the second card I've painted, and there's 76, I think. I'm hearing noises, but I don't know where the cat is. Does anyone else get like completely derailed by distractions like that, or is that just a me thing, or an ADHD thing? I was just thinking about ADHD, and in my brain I'm like, I don't want to have ADHD. I want to just be like a normal person, and like I'm definitely neurodivergent, right? But I want that to be considered normal, like to have a brain that's different from everyone else's. Yes, incredible work. Keep going. You know, I don't want to function into society. I don't want to be a part of this world. I want to be a part of humanity. I don't want to be a part of like the bullshit that we're seeing in the world, you know? Like, I know that I am, but the part I want to play is not being above it, but being like, we don't have to feed any of those storylines. Like, if enough of us just started living better and living different, everything would just start going that way. Just be like, oh, that is easier, isn't it? Oh yeah, if I choose love and integrity, then I'm less scared of the world. And I mean, it's pretty good. I think a lot of people would not want my life right now, when I actually think about it. Like, I want my life right now because it's so exciting and chaotic, but also, you know, living on the knife's edge is not my favorite thing. It's not my favorite thing. I want the level of like freedom and mobility that I have, but with a foundation underneath me, which is my own 2 feet. It's like, okay, so I live in my van and I'm staying at people's houses. I moved out, okay, linear storyline. It's story time, telling a story which has a starting point, a middle point, and an end point. And the end point is the present, so we're talking about the past, things that have happened. And I am not going to go that far back. I'm going to go back to a few months ago, on February 11th. I pulled the pin on a lap that wasn't making me very happy. You know, I worked at a cafe a couple of days a week in Northcote, and it was great. It was lovely. Everything about my life was lovely. You know, everything was just pretty good. I could comfortably exist there and not like be drowning in anything. You know, just like treading water. Hell yeah, treading water. Working part-time in the cafe, stripping 2-3 nights a week, dating and living with my partner in a share house in Brunswick East. It was on Nicholson Street, and the tram went past every 10 minutes, every 10-15 minutes, all day, every day. It was so fucking noisy. It was so distracting. It was so whoop, whoop, all the time. I just need to find the cat real quick. She got me worried. Oh, there you are. She's just enjoying the forest. It's a little forest, but it is a forest nonetheless. Oh yeah, I have to sit like here. Right, I gotta give myself a halo. Strap this to my head. Okay, this is not gonna last very long. Oh boy. So, I pulled the pin on a life that I was comfortable in but not happy in. I didn't feel like I was thriving. I was fatigued. I was tired all the time. I was frustrated. The feeling of frustration is hell to me. That is the worst thing on the earth. Frustration. Being like so, but literally not being able to scream. That's what's frustrating, you know? If I could scream, if I could let that out, oh my god, I feel so much better. But alas, it isn't. Yeah, does anyone else have a constant existential scream going on inside their head? Does anyone else have that, or is that just me? It's a really annoying thing to have. Alright, I'll put you here. The sun is still a sun. Put you here. What if I did that? Wow. Okay. Gotta make sure I have good posture. There are times when I can just put you up a little bit higher because it feels weird when my head's cut off. Now you're on my drink bottle and an ashtray. Oh, this is comfy as. Alright. I can just relax. Nice. Blue sky, sunny. Okay. Yep. I was living very comfortably. Everything was chill. I didn't have a grip on my finances really at all, but I was comfortably, like, I was floating above, like, having no money to do anything that I wanted ever, or live. Just floating right above that, but still in unawareness. Now, so I am, now it's different. Girl has got awareness, and girl is not floating. She's not really, well, I am. I fucking am, but yeah, it could be better. Things could be better. I'm just gonna move on from the snake. Fuck the snake. Girl, you've just taken up so much space in my mind, you know? You don't deserve that. I want forest green, but like lighter, but not like lemony. I want, like, it needs to look a bit dead. So what if I made like a light brown and a light green, and then mix those together? I don't know anything about color theory. I don't know anything about color theory. It's a bit of an issue. But it's also just fucking fine, isn't it? So here, paint the snake. Oh, I'm done painting the snake. I just paint the tarot card. There's a sunflower on it. I need to paint the shedded skin as well. But that's for later. I don't need to finish this bad boy today. What if I did that? No. I just added some highlights onto the red bits of the skin and implied scales. You probably wouldn't see scales at that kind of distance anyway, so it looks pretty good. And once I like do the shedded skin, wait, there we go. Oh my god. And fix up the sunflower, and this whole area needs to be like, it needs to have more contrast. That's what it needs. So I think it needs to be less dark because the darkness is implied by the lack of grass, and it's just too dark and it blends in, so it needs to be lighter so it still looks like a path. Yeah, and the shedded skin, but I'm still like, you know, I'm really mucusy. I've shed my skin, it's right there, but like I am like, ugh, what is the world? This place doesn't make sense. Like, who am I? Since moving out of that house, moving into the van. Oh, I found the lighter I've lost. Oh, I'm a bit scared to be quite as vulnerable as, like, I want to tell you exactly what's going on, but some parts of it are quite embarrassing, I guess, or like, by a lot of standards, I think I am so unsuccessful, so like wrong and bad and doing everything wrong, and I just am battling that, I guess. I would like to speak openly and honestly. So I was dating Lockie, and it was amazing. You know, I love him. He's such a sweet human being. I just have to be blunt. That's the way of it, I guess. Fuck, I'm gonna be ultra super honest on the internet. That's my shtick. Even to the point of it getting messy. No, whatever. Messiness. I'm a poet. It's fine. Let the world be a mess. Let myself create messes. It's fine. Love Lockie. Truly. I, like, with my whole heart, I love who he is as a human being. And I love spending time with him and playing with him in the way that we play. But he is not, like, an energetic match for, like, a density match. Like, we're just not a match. Yeah, like, we tried to put our pieces together. They fit together in a way that was like, I had big gaps of things that were being unexpressed in our relationship or in the space that we created together. And I don't want those gaps in my life. I want to be able to fill in all the spaces that are designed for me, and I want to be able to expand into expressions of myself rather than make myself smaller. I'm expanding into, like, I step into a circle that I feel a bit like, oh, this space makes me feel uncertain and curious and asks me to be a little better. Those are the spaces that I want to step into. Not one that's like, it's okay, you can just take a rest. Go on. You've been good. I haven't been good. Well, I have been good. I have been good, and I do deserve a little treat. But, I deserve better. And I can do better. And I want to do better. So, I'm going to. I'm going to be an insane person. And it's going well. I feel great in my human being. My nervous system is regulated. You know, I can bring it back to regulation. Obviously, I get dysregulated because it's like my nervous system is regulated, and I have this idea that it's all the time, you're calm all the time, but that's not what it means. What it means is that you get dysregulated, you fall into fear, and then you bring yourself back. Bring yourself back to love. And those are mindsets, but they're also states of being, and the state of being is regulated or dysregulated nervous system. What's it called? I know you know what I have asymmetrical nervous system, but it's not it. You know the ones, the science terms, asymptomatic, I don't know. You know what I mean? We've all learnt that. You know, tap into your brain and use the words that I can't share because I don't know them. But I know the thing. I have an interesting kind of intelligence. I don't have access to any information, but I can comprehend it. My drawing mat, what is this? My drop towel is Ganesh, which I love. I think I have to paint something other than the snake in this moment to seal the deal on the snake. But I want to paint something fun. What do I want to paint? You know, this painting's full of chores at the moment. Need white paint. Got green, we've got white. What are we painting? Who knows? I would like a different paintbrush. I think I need some pink. You know what's missing from this? Pink. Should I give the snake a little pink glow? Should I give the person a little pink glow? Because that will differentiate from, Then I maybe have to do the contrasting less. Because that would suck. It would be totally fine. But I've just laid out green and white. But we're going to do some pink. Pink to white, pink to white. Oops, that's a lot of pink. Oopsies. I'll show you. Wait. Drop the lids. This is not my couch. This is my canvas. No, well, it is a canvas. I'm using my palette as this wood tray that I bought and I'm using my palette on the inside, and I feel very smart about it. It feels like so fun. And when it's like gonna be all covered and it'll just be like a rainbow mess, I'm so excited for that. And I'm excited for the layers as they come. I'm working on art whilst I work on my art, you know? What is it? Multi-dimensional. I got layers. I'm an onion. Yeah. I think I might be done. No, I'm painting. I am adding, I'm committing to a decision on the canvas. That's what I'm doing. It's gonna be glorious. And I had a genius, I did genius things yesterday, and I can do genius things today. And it's probably, I can use a bigger paintbrush to mix paint. Maybe a white one as well would be good, but you know. There we go, pink glow into white. That's gonna be sick. Alright, now I want to find a good paintbrush. I want it to be rough. It's raw. Actually a bit wet. And then I'm gonna now we're whispering. I'm just gonna fucking start drawing. I wish I flipped the camera around now. Wait, can you see? What the fuck? Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Less wet. Too wet. It's like a fun game. The whole time you're just like, what's going on? I have no idea. There we go. Okay, just use my finger. Honestly, who the fuck cares at this point? I've been working on this painting for like 2 years. It's time to just fucking get it done, you know? I'm bored. I want the next thing. And I'm bored of the devil, you know? It's pretty heavy energy to be carrying around. So it's like I'm choosing the cards intuitively. I chose the Fool because it makes sense to start at 0. And then I thought I was going to do the Magician, but then I was dating this guy who had the devil hanging on his wall as a tapestry, which I acknowledged as a red flag, but was like, nah, fuck yeah, I'll do the devil. I'm tough, I'm cool, I can handle it. And you know, I can. It's just taking me a good while. So yeah, on one hand, it's like destiny, where I'm choosing my own destiny. But then on the other hand, it's kind of fated, because I'm working through the energies in the order that they like can be processed in my body, you know? So that means like energetically, karmically, or whatever, it makes sense for me to do the Fool and then the devil. I'm sure this will all make sense one day. I don't know. I just have to share all the dumb shit on the internet. I think it's just okay to be vulnerable. And it's okay to be like a bit of an idiot and not know what you're talking about. And to ramble. Like, this is for someone. This is for someone. Certainly for me. Put myself on the internet for me. Oopsies. It's like levitating then. Okay, this brush is shit. Oops. Now it's covered in paint. Like on the parts that you don't want covered in paint. You know. Alright. Oh god. This is a terrible angle. I'm so sorry. But I need you here, basically. That's the deal. You know, if I keep doing this, turns out to be, which it is turning out to be a good thing, you know. I sit and I paint when I'm trapped by being perceived. And I'm going to finish this thing. I'm not going to finish the whole painting, but I am going to finish the pink glow around it, around the person that is like levitating above and mobilizing the figure. And the figure is me, because I am now officially mobilized. But yes, I've been vibing. I've been living in the van, staying at people's houses, and then I've started staying like wherever I want, you know. Oopsies, that was a lot. It's fine. Fuck, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just gotta relax. It's too much effort to make it like crazy good, you know. I want there to be a glow around all of, yeah, okay, fuck it. Yeah, there we go. Me making a mistake and then being like, no, I want that there. Of course I did, all along, that was the plan. Because I'm discovering it as I discover it. The plan is happening. I don't know why, but this was fun to me. No, I can't paint from that angle, the lighting's too shit. Honestly, I've run out of things to say. I've, you know, 1/2 to 1/8 said a bunch of shit. And that's me done, you know? Said everything important I've ever wanted to say. It's not true. Said nothing. But it takes a little bit of getting used to. I'm actually gonna be shit at this for a good while before I'm gonna be like really good at it. And by this I mean monologuing, basically. Conveying my ideas like I respect them, and like they should be respected. This is like speaking as if I am worthy of a voice. Like my thoughts and ideas do have to be completed, you know? Learning to be like that, it's gonna take some time. That's okay. I got time. But I'm done like pretending that I don't want to be seen. Everybody wants to be seen. I want to be seen. But I want to be seen for my wholeness. It's like, there we go. Okay. To put my head in the path of the light. Oh, it's so cute. Oopsies. This is a genius way to do it. Just use my fucking fingers. Oh. I really let this snake fucking define me for so long. I'm this whole fucking person, and I'm carrying my fear with me as a companion. Because my fear is like a guard dog. My fear is a guard dog, and it's my job to get my guard dog well trained. Gotta train the snake. Gotta tame the snake, baby. I'm wearing snake earrings. There's a fucking... I painted that snake. The next door neighbor's number plate is snakes. I might watch Snakes on a Plane tonight. Why not? I've never seen that. I think I have, actually. That's the one with Mr. T. Yeah. That'd be fun. Oops. Painting. Lemon yellow is everywhere. What's with that, huh? What's to do with lemon yellow? Don't know. You are the music in me. You only get what you give. Okay. The lemon yellow is now a little bit less fucking all over my life. Don't fall in the paint. That'd be really annoying. This is a paintbrush. Fucking did it. I did it. I painted the snake. Oh. Hands up. Alright. I painted the snake. Okay, let's do it like this. I took the pressure off of making it the most like perfect thing ever. And then I put the pink around so that, where's my face like a moon? There we go. I put the pink around to seal like the relationship between your fear snake and your body and like the whole embodiment of your entire vessel. And so these flowers represent the chakras, and the solar plexus is about power and self-empowerment, or where you give your power to. And the feet have roots on it, and you're stepping out of the ground where that lemon yellow is living. Ow, I'm on the worst angle. That's better. It's about not planting yourself where you give your power to external sources, but planting that power in yourself and your own decision making and expressing yourself with integrity. I've decided that integrity is my like number one value. I will not be taking any questions on that. Yeah. So it's like stepping through the portals of the future and different, like levels. I'm thinking about it like levels. Like at the moment, my level is, how am I going to go to Confest and the Night Vipassana and make money? Well, no, I already know. It's going to happen. I don't know. My level is just trust. It's always just trust. But like the portals represent different times and storylines that are playing out. This is like the main quest line, is moving through these passages of time, which are usually defined by relationships and like what it is you're doing. And leave behind situations that ask you to extend